Okay, we're live. Fucking glare. It's the sun's going down. I don't know why there's a glare. Anyway, so just gonna sit here and wait. Nope, one person already. Two people, yay! Let's see who's gonna talk first in the chat. Oh, now back down to one person. That's wonderful. I can only grab people's attention for so long, apparently. Hello there. Oh, two people again. Let's see who's gonna comment on the thing. Gonna wait a little bit before I talk about the reason why we're here. I don't know, because of the glare, if you're gonna be able to see it, but this big, oh god, oh man. Oh, there it is. Yes, Gaslight, you just made it. And hello, Zach. 5 people, yay! And we're gonna talk about this big old book haul that came to me from my good friend Chris, aka Mount Vernon Kid. This came in today. Actually, he did no fanfare, no nothing. Like, hey, here's some books. Yay! So thank you again, Chris. I hope you're watching, or soon to be watching, if you're watching the recording or what have you. So, yeah. So we got about 5 people here, and we'll go through this in a minute. Yeah, so how is everyone? Are you good? Are we all happy? Are we one big happy family? Yeah. Yes, RS. I did get the Chris did send me this, the Batman Wonder Woman book, which I will get to in a moment. Anyway, so just gonna wait for a couple more people. Mary McDaniel just got done exercising for an hour. That's good. That is good. I've been exercising myself, and yeah, you can't tell, but I've actually lost a shit ton of weight, like over 50 pounds of weight. You haven't missed much, Caleb. You have not missed much. You just got here. We're like 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes in. Like, this chat just started. This live thing just started. Anyway, so some brief things real quick that I want to go over with you guys real quick. Later tonight, depending on when C-Dubs posts them, what's going to happen is that I'm going to have 2 more videos out tonight. One is going to be the review for Bushido Way of the Warrior, which is a vampire versus samurai comic. Hope you all enjoy that. That was also a gift from Chris. The other thing I'm going to be talking about is the announcement that came out today for the Lost Boys getting a CW show. That's right, the Lost Boys are getting a CW show, which in a weird way, that's kind of perfect. When you think about it, it makes more sense than what they tried to do. They apparently wanted to do a Friday the 13th show, so this actually works in more of their favor, if you ask me. So yeah, we got about 7 people. Hello, other people out there watching this. I don't know who's commenting and who's not. And I just spilt water on myself. I was doing so well. I was peopling so well, and then I spilled water on myself. Great. Lost Boys CW? Yes, that isn't. In a weird way, it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Yeah. It makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? That because that, like, in a weird way, you can see that working. Like, CW is all about teen drama, and they've done vampire stuff before. I don't know either. They're not ending Steven Universe. They've still got like one or two more seasons to go with that. Anyway, so you guys want to kick off and talk about the books I got? And I'll talk about it more when more people show up. I'll talk about it again, maybe, because there's about 12 books here. 12! Anyway, so first and foremost, we have the one DC book that was sent to me, Brave and the Bold, Batman and Wonder Woman, or Batman and Wonder Woman, The Brave and the Bold. This is written by Liam Sharp. This is written by Liam Sharp with artwork by Romulo Ferrado. I'm going to butcher that guy's name. So yeah, Liam Sharp, who's actually doing the artwork for Green Lantern with Grant Morrison, he wrote this it was a 6-issue miniseries that got nothing but love and praise. If you don't know what the story is, basically the story is Batman and Wonder Woman have teamed up to find out to investigate a murder involving the Celtic gods, not the Greek, the Celtic gods. You know, gods no one really gives much thought about. So yeah, this looks really cool. I checked it out. The interior artwork is beautiful. So I am all ready for this book. I gotta say, I'm all ready for this. Next up, we got some Marvel. We got some Marvel books. Starting off with Weapon H, Volume 1. Weapon H is a book I've been meaning to read for a while because it's Hulk and Wolverine put together. I know it's not them fused together. It's basically a guy with Hulk and Wolverine's DNA, and he's like this super soldier. It's written by Greg Pak, which I love Greg Pak, and this is apparently just him. It's a full-on action story, essentially. And I just love big monster stuff. And we got the Wendigo here. This just looks cool. I'm really hoping I enjoy this. Moving right along to the other Marvel book, Elektra, Always Bet on Red. This is the Elektra miniseries that came out, I think, last year or early the previous year. This is, as you can tell, the costume's obviously very much inspired by the Season 2 of Daredevil. So yeah, again, I don't know much about this, so there's not a lot I can say. I flipped through and it looks like it's Elektra in Las Vegas fighting Arcade. So I'm always excited to see Arcade in something. So yeah, I'm looking forward for this Elektra book. So looking forward to that. Moving on now because the three books are very much conjoined with one another, and I say that because volumes 4 through 6 of X, which is a Dark Horse character. It was a Dark Horse hero from the 90s. They reinvented it with Drain Drzezinski writing the main story. So yeah, we got volumes 4, 5, and 6. I've got them out of order. Fuck me. Yeah, I've actually reviewed on this channel the first 3 volumes, and now I'm going to be able to complete the set. So thank you, Chris, for that. Yeah. Anyway, so following that is a Boom Studio book, and it's funny you mention. You haven't missed much, Billy. Funny you mentioned Conan, Omnitron, because there's actually something Conan related that I'm going to be talking about in a moment. Anyway, so next up is Deathmatch by Paul Jenkins and artwork by Carlos Magno. This is basically superhero Hunger Games. This is what it is. It's not. It's Boom Studios equivalent to superhero. Yeah, he did fight the Predator, Caleb. So yeah, it's superhero Hunger Games from what I had gathered. I'm looking forward to this. I've never heard. I don't know if I. No, I have never heard of this. I thought I did, but no, I've never heard of this comic before. And yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Anyway, so now moving on to the Dynamite book I got, which is Thulsa Doom. That's right. I can read Thulsa Doom from Dynamite Comics. This is the origin of the classic Conan the Barbarian villain Thulsa Doom, who most of you guys would know best as the guy James Earl Jones played. He turned into a snake. It was weird. Better than the other superhero Hunger Games, of course, talking to Dennis Hopeless's Avengers Arena, which, fuck that book. Yeah, so Thulsa Doom, this looks really cool. This is more or less like Thulsa Doom Year 1 and how he came to be the leader of a cult. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this. There's also a short story. We also have some cool Alex Ross covers in the back. He was a Red Sonja villain. But he was also Conan the Barbarian, because Conan and Sonya used to be the same thing in the same universe. So yeah, this looks just neat. I'm really looking forward to this. Anyway, so moving on now to Arachna Comics with Yin Yang, which is something I've never heard of before. Chris likes to send me cool independent stuff. From what I gather, it's basically these two top assassins who have stumbled upon all these monsters and stuff. So this looks pretty cool. This looks pretty neat. Yeah, they are. Dynamite is keeping Red Sonja, so yeah. Next up, we have from Awesome Comics, the comic Thaniel, which I have no idea what this is about. Yeah, hang on. I will read to you the back description. Hang on, let me read this. Everyone fears death. It follows us around, and none of us can escape its grasp. Like the rest of us, Thanel has been surrounded by it his entire life. He lost his friends, mentor, and most recently his mother. With little left to lose, Thanel has set on a path that will lead him from the crime-ridden streets of his neighborhood to the cosmic entity responsible for all of his misery, the Grim Reaper himself, Death. After a earth-shattering revelation, Thanel has faced the most difficult decision ever, and he must face everyone else's fear head-on, Death. So it's a dude trying to kill Death, essentially. Oh, that's cool. You got the Green Hornet omnibus yesterday. That's neat. So yeah, I guess it's a guy going after the Grim Reaper to kill him. Okay, it's God of War, but with death. All right, I'm in. Following that, we have Captain Canuck. Yeah, you see, Captain Canuck is a character I've seen and heard of before, but I've never read anything with Captain Canuck. I have never read anything with Captain Canuck in my life, so this will be an interesting experience. So yeah, has anyone read Captain Canuck before? If so, is it good? Yeah, Captain Canada. Yeah, so this looks fun. This looks pretty neat. So yeah, looking forward to this. Sorry, is he about to drink some play hockey? Eh? Sorry. Yep. So a final book is called The Agency from Tap Comics. This is a really independent, like super independent comic. From what I understand is that it's basically a government agency that has magicians and sorcerers working for them on to hunt down any kind of magic force. Like, think Secret Avengers meets Justice League Dark. And it looks like, if I've flipped through here, it looks like they're taking on the Egyptian gods. So, yeah. No, there's more than one independent from outside of Image, so yeah. This, could be fun. This is the first volume. I don't know what to expect with this, so, could be good. Don't know what to expect, so I just want to see where this goes, essentially. Anyway, so there you go. There you guys go. Like a magic, yeah, it actually does sound like a magic version of Men in Black when you think about it. So kind of like a fake. Yeah, that's another way to look at it. Bizarro Critic. That's another one. And that's another way. So, yeah, there you go. For those who just got here, the other books I talked about were Marvel and DC books, which were Brave and the Bold, a.k.a. Batman and Wonder Woman, or however you want to say it, Batman and Wonder Woman, The Brave and the Bold. This is basically a story, a miniseries where Batman and Wonder Woman investigate a murder that involves the Celtic gods. Oh, and the hardcover, and it's slipping out of the dust jacket. It is slipping out of the dust jacket. I am just all kinds of messed up for this review. That's wonderful. This live stream is going well. I've spilled water on myself. I've let a book slip out of the. It actually looks not that bad with the dust jacket off, but I'm going to keep it on. Anyway, and the other two. Thank you, Jared Flowers. The kid who played Carl might be invincible? Huh. The Irish in me rises in triumph. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see Batman and Wonder Woman with how DC handles the Celtic pantheon. It's going to be interesting to see. The other two books are both Marvel. One it's a miniseries centered around Elektra called Always Bet on Red, which is a comic that centers on her in Las Vegas. And yeah, as you can tell from the costume, this is obviously a time period where it was very influenced by Daredevil season 2. Yeah. So, yeah, this looks cool. It also involves arcade, which I'm interested about. And the other book is Weapon H by Greg Pak, the first volume of Weapon H. For those who don't know, Weapon H is basically a soldier who is implanted with DNA from Weapon X that mixes both Wolverine and Hulk's DNA to make a giant fucking monster with Wolverine claws. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, Dr. Awesome. Yes, it is modeled after the Netflix costume. So there you go, guys. That is pretty much the haul. Hope you all enjoyed that. But like I said, for those who just got here, hang on, let me put this all back into a reasonable stack real quick. For those of you who just got here, yeah, it's the hard not to, bizarre. But anyway, later tonight, I'm going to be doing 2 more videos, and depending on whenever C-Dubs uploads them, the 2 videos are my review for a comic Chris also sent me called Bushido, The Way of the Warrior, which is a vampire versus samurai comic. And the other book, the other one is news regarding the announcement for the Lost Boys getting a CW show. That's right. That's right. The Lost Boys, almost said Invincible. The Lost Boys is getting a show on the CW. In a weird way, yeah, that's Craig, Billy. That's Craig. How long have you been on this channel and not known that? Yeah, you did. And that's pretty cool, Omnitron. Yeah. I don't think it'll be TVMA, but in the weird way, like, it makes sense. I mean, they're probably looking for vampire TV shows since their Vampire Diaries I think Vampire Diaries ended and the originals ended. So, yep, Lost Boys is coming to be a CW show. And again, I can kind of see it. It's teen drama, vampires they've done before. Can we just get Frankenstein? Anyway. Yeah, that's true. Vampire Diaries did come out of Twilight's success, but I think the show's over. So I think they were just kind of looking, rather than try to go back into the Vampire Diaries of lore, they went for like a show people know. So yeah, I kind of suspected they would try something like that. They better play the original theme. I'm pretty sure they will. But the question is, and actually I'll go further into this, but are they going to bring back Kiefer Sutherland to play David again? I think he's a little old to play David, so yeah. That's a tough one. Don't get me wrong, love werewolves, but come on, Frankenstein is some good gothic horror to translate. Yeah, I agree. I think we need some more Frankenstein stuff in our lives. I definitely think I think it's kind of needed, really. I think some Frankenstein stuff would be good. The last time we had some good Frankenstein stuff was in Penny Dreadful, which I'm glad Penny Dreadful is coming back in a new show. I'm glad that's coming back in a cool capacity. Yeah, he died in the movie, but actually, they could bring him back, and who knows? Maybe this is a reboot of the show, a movie turned into a show, and yeah, who knows? Wonder of television. Old Man Dave. Well, it's kind of hard to do Old Man David when you're a vampire and you're friggin' immortal. um, yeah. Yeah. There's a manga called The Embalming, Another Tale of Frankenstein, which is about the experiment notes of Dr. Frank get loose into the world and making an underground Frankenstein. That's really cool. Actually, that sounds really cool. Why isn't that an anime? That sounds like a kick-ass horror anime. Um, yeah. Where's that Studio Madhouse? Are they still a thing? No, Studio Madhouse is not a thing. Um, but yeah, why isn't that an anime? Really? Like, seriously, why isn't that an anime? My favorite Frankenstein movie would be The Curse of Frankenstein, the original first Hammer horror Frankenstein movie, followed by Boris Karloff Frankenstein. It sometimes it varies. Like I love both the original Universal Frankenstein and Curse of Frankenstein, so it kind of it flips for me. Um, Underground business of making Frankenstein monsters bring people back for the muscle for mafias and so on. It brings people back wrong, so either they're totally different or again. That's really cool. Why isn't this an anime? Why isn't this an anime? You see, that's the thing, RS, is that Kevin Smith likes to, much like Todd McFarlane, he likes to talk about stuff he'd like to do, but he doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't go through. I mean, DC might be open to a Batman Beyond movie, and it'd be cool to see Michael Keaton as Old Man Bruce, but I'm not believing anything until we get like production and what have you. It's just a cool thought. Like, yeah. Destroy all Frankensteins. Oh my! Again, Omnitron. Why isn't this an anime? This sounds so fucking cool. Um, yeah, this really does sound kind of kick-ass. Really. Yeah. You'll also notice that the pop wall is kind of reorganized a bit. Like it's a little reorganized. It's a little the rows are a little longer, so it's a little more manageable. Yeah. So, hang on. Let me. There we go. Oh no. Come on, damn it. Nope, now it's all... There we go. Well, that's kind of better. Marginally. um, have you watched any new anime? Sirius the Jaeger was the one anime I'm really getting into on Netflix. That's been really good. I've been really enjoying that. There's a few other anime on Netflix I've been meaning to watch, and I have not watched Goblin Slayer yet. I don't know, like I just haven't had the time to like sit down and watch it. It's fine, Marcel. It's totally fine. Um, yeah. So, how did you guys like yesterday's hit list? How did you guys like the pull list review? Did you guys like? Was that fun? Like, I felt like I didn't have much to say with some of these comics, especially the trade I got of Giants. Um, okay, people like. Okay, it's nice to see. Immortal Hulk has been nothing short of amazing. Just wow, this has been like only 12 issues in, and it's been one of the coolest runs I've seen. Um, oh, cool! You ordered Giants. Trust me, Omnitron, you'll love it. Yeah, you'll enjoy Giants. Trust me, you'll love it. Party on, bitches! Party on, Wayne! Party on, Garth! Party on, Bizarro! Yeah. So, so Omnitron, I hope you enjoy Giants. It's really cool. For those who... Giants is a Dark Horse comic that is kind of like Godzilla meets Akira. That's the best way to... have I watched Troll Hunters? I have not. I need to watch Troll... I actually know. I've watched some of Troll Hunters, and I want to watch that before I watch Three Below, which also looked really cool. Yeah. Also, I might be able to do a review of Soul of the Dragon in the near future, because the comic shop I go to has delayed it, and now last week I went there and like, hey, we finally got it, and I'm like, cool. When you get it, tell me. So hopefully I can do a review of Power Rangers Soul of the Dragon soon. Maybe on another trade review, like another trade I review while in the live stream. Yeah, man, I am not good with words. I am just not good with words at all. That sounds, yeah. I still find it funny that Mark Strong has gone from Sinestro to Dr. Savannah. It's like, yeah, you can't get away from DC. Oh yeah, that'd be cool to see them revisit Jarella in Immortal Hulk. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, they're in hell, so maybe something. Well, I don't know if Jarella went to hell. She was too pure. You've missed some stuff, Jason. You missed me talk about some new comics. I'll breeze through them real quick for you. And any newcomers, I'll breeze through it real quick. First off, we got Batman Wonder Woman Brave and the Bold, a story of Batman and Wonder Woman investigating a murder of a Celtic god. So yeah, it's Batman and Wonder Woman meeting the Celtic gods. Weapon H from Marvel, which is a soldier spliced with the DNA of Hulk and Wolverine, and this looks awesome. Elektra, which is a mini-series of Elektra in Las Vegas and going head-to-head with Arcade. So this looks cool. Following that is The Agency. The Agency is pretty much an indie book that centers around a government group of sorcerers who go out and deal with magic stuff for the government. Following that is the first volume of Captain Canuck, which I don't know what to expect. It's Canadian super soldier. The Neil, which is about a man going after to kill death. He's out to kill the Grim Reaper. Following that, Yin Yang, a pair of assassins who found themselves in a supernatural place. Thulsa Doom, which is the origin story of the character of Thulsa Doom from the Conan the Barbarian universe. Next up, Deathmatch from Boom Studios, which is like superhero Hunger Games. Yeah, I'm all for this. And volumes 4 through 6 of X from Dark Horse Comics, which I have the first volumes and I've reviewed them already, so yeah, this completes the set. Anyway, so there you go. That is pretty much all you missed, Jason, and everyone else who watched. I'm going to get... Because I'm so OCD, I need to put these all in a pile again, like a proper pile. Yeah. 12 books. This is heavy. Yeah. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, I know. All I can think of is when you say "kill death" is some kind of Rob Liefeld character. That's true. That's true, Omnitron. By the way, how is the wife? How is the missus? Is her wrist better? Is her wrist better? I don't know. Like, how is she doing? Is she feeling good? Yeah. Yeah. Just also, if you notice, like the pop wall, if something looks out of place, it's that I reshuffled them recently. So now you'll be able to see some characters you didn't get to see, you haven't seen before. Yeah, Captain Canuck wants me to have the return of the Oh, she's fine now. She's watched Godzilla on Netflix, and she hates Haruo with a fiery passion. We all do. We all hate Haruo. Haruo is basically a character that even Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan goes, dude, calm your tits. Yeah, he's just that bad of a character. Oh my god. So I heard Bumblebee 2 could be a buddy cop film with B and Prime. That'd be cool. I'd be fine with that, of a buddy cop with B and Prime. Just get Travis Knight to direct it again. I would prefer like an Optimus origin movie, and we could still get that. But yeah, I'm all for that as well. I mean, Bumblebee was really good. Yes, I saw Bumblebee. I just didn't do a review of it. Sorry, I was tired. And there's really nothing I could say that hadn't been said already. Yeah, City on the Edge of Battle is the most boring-ass Godzilla movie ever. And it doesn't help that the whole sister, cousin, lover weird thing going on, that was a thing. Yeah. Yeah, City on the Edge of Battle is more like City on the Edge of my fucking patience. Oh, hey, Cody. Oh, so I got some more news. The story I've published has been officially edited. The story I've written has been officially edited and will be coming out in March along with the other anthology stories. So, yay! Yay, 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 yay! I got a text today from my boss. He said, yeah, we're all good. There's going to be a contract coming up soon, and you're going to be with us for however long. Yeah. Yay! I don't want to. Again, I legally cannot talk further about it until it's like officially announced that this is happening. And maybe I'll talk to my boss, to my editor, and go, hey, can I build up some hype for this? Yeah, when I talk to him again, maybe I'll do that. So, yeah. Again. I was wondering, what the fuck did you come back, Bizarro? Anyway, so goodbye. So yeah, that's been written, all edited. Oh my god, I am so fucking ready for this thing to be written. Like, it, yeah, you guys don't even know how excited I am to have that officially written. And I have officially pitched a full-on novel, just solo novel by myself. Not an anthology story, by myself. I've pitched it, and hopefully he'll accept it, and I can start working on that. Yeah. Maybe he was, and maybe I spoiled something, Cody. Maybe I just did something I shouldn't have. But yeah, I sent a pitch to him, and hopefully we'll go over it. I don't want to talk further about it, but it involves the Wendigo. It's a story about the Wendigo, but I don't want to go too far into the story. I never read Youngblood, so I didn't read Chad Bowers. I didn't read that. I didn't even know Youngblood was a thing. Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. That fight was a joke. Oh my god, you're still mad about that, Omnitron? Like, I don't blame you. This is literally just the Cybermen. I am livid about that. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of where they were going with Ghidorah, of making him like this Lovecraftian being, but man, that payoff was not good. Oh my god. And don't even get me started on Mothra. Oh my god. But I liked it. Like, in theory, that was a cool idea. Wendigos are in the MCU. No, yeah, they're in the Marvel Universe. But Wendigos, in general, are part of Native American mythology, which is pretty much in public domain. So as long as I don't make it like a Marvel Wendigo, I'm good. But the execution was worse than Venom and Spider-Man. Yeah, it was. Like, again, making him like this Lovecraftian god who rules in the void between universes, that's neat. That's a neat idea. wow, the execution was so bad. And that fight? What? What? Yeah. Also, yeah, that ending to the franchise, to the trilogy, that physically made me mad. Like, I've talked about this before in my review on the channel, on this channel, but like, yeah, that ending, I was like, I guess the Godzilla anime trilogy is where character growth goes to die, basically. Yeah, character growth? What's the character development? What's that? Stupid fucking autofocus. Yeah. By the way, did anyone check out the videos that C-Dubs have been posting of Aro is based on Captain Ahab? Did they realize Ahab was the bad guy in Moby Dick? I don't think they got that. By the way, what did you guys think of the video we did previously involving our fanfiction idea for a adaptation of Tower of Babel? Did you guys like that? I'm not even joking. I was at C-Dub's house, and he was like, "Hey, let's do another fanfiction video idea." And I was like, "Okay, let me think of something." So, no joke, I literally thought of that idea right as I was using his bathroom. Like, I had to pee, and as I was peeing. No joke. The idea came to me, like, on the fly. Everything just came to me as I was doing a number one. And I walked back and was like, let's do Tower of Babel. And he was like, okay. Yeah, go check out that Tower of Babel video if you haven't already. Go check it out. Give it a like. That thing, like I said, came out on the fly, you may say. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. Thank you for liking the video, Billy, of our top 10 movies of 2018. Yeah, Spider-Verse, definitely my favorite movie of 2018. No joke. That's probably my favorite Spider-Man movie, and I loved Spider-Man 2 for the longest time. Yeah. I keep hearing that fan fiction 5 years later. All I knew was of the Ben 10 and Danny Phantom crossover. I didn't know it involved Invader Zim 2 as well. But everyone says go check out 5 years later. You gotta check out 5 years later. And I was like, why? Maybe I will. Who knows? Yeah, the YOUniverse office finally together, reunited, and it feels so good. Yeah, it was nice to work with C-Dubs again in person. It's just that life has been kind of kicking us both collectively in the testicles repeatedly. So it's nice to we actually got some videos done that day, so it was nice to actually have that. Yeah, we might. Well, it's kind of late to do top 10 worst movies, and I didn't see enough bad movies to kind of make a list. But I will say, if I was to do, I'll give you guys my number one right now. Okay, actually no. Guess what my worst movie of my most hated movie of 2018 was? Go ahead, talk among yourselves in the comments. Someone will probably get it. And no, it was Last Jedi was 2017, and that was one of my favorite movies of 2017. Planet Eater was technically 2019, so no, Cody, wasn't it? Nope. Oh, Jason already knows what it is. It's not Venom. Not Venom. Although it's on there, it's on that list. Hellfest? No. Was that bad? Was Hellfest bad? I was hoping I wanted to check that out. I wanted to see if that was good or not. Peppermint? That's my number two. That's my number two. It was underwhelming. It sucks. And you had Pidge from Voltron in there. Yeah. Give you a hint. I love this franchise. I love this franchise, and Slenderman, nope. Nutcracker, nope. City on the Edge of Battle. I'm talking like that would be on the list, but I'm talking like movies that were on the big screen. Oh, Zach got it. It was Predator. The Predator was by far my. I hated that movie for so many reasons. You guys don't even know how fucking much I hated The Predator. Like, Peppermint was boring, and Venom was boring, but I can still sit through those movies. I cannot, for the fucking life of me, sit through The Predator again. I can't do it. No. Because A, it just kind of ruins all continuity you had with past Predator movies and extended universe stuff, even though you claimed that it was so much encapsulating with extended universe stuff. Yeah, Thomas Jane was wasted. All the actors were wasted. A lot of the jokes are garbage. There are so many garbage jokes in there. The effects are just so awful at points. The Predator story makes no sense. How they handle mental health, that's the one that made me go, wow, you do not know anything at this point, Shane Black. The thing with mental health, I was like, oh wow. No, it wasn't even like even in the extent it like they didn't that wasn't even a case with the rewrites. Like even before the reshoots, it wasn't even a thing with in line with the extended universe stuff in the comics. Yeah, so the Predator. Oh my god. What the fuck was that movie? Like, this is Suicide Squad level of rewrites and reshoots, and it still comes out as a bad product. That is, yeah. Later, Jason, and also, fuck the Predator. That's right. But not literally like, fuck a Predator. That would be uncomfortable, but you know what I mean. Yeah, the stupid Transformers again. And get this, it was originally supposed to be. You guys aren't gonna believe this, but you guys have probably heard the news already. Yeah, originally it wasn't supposed to be a Predator suit. It was supposed to be Ripley, Ellen Ripley from Alien, and Newt. It was supposed to be Ripley and Newt. How does that even work? Do the Predators have contact with time travel? What? What in the great good fuck is that? Exactly. Yeah. How do you ruin a premise of a franchise that is so damn straight up and simple? Even Predator 2 knew what it was doing. Like, yeah, I'll confess, I actually like Predator 2. I mean, it's not perfect, but there's enough of Predator 2 in there that I enjoy. Like, yeah. No. You see, Daniels, I don't like Daniels. It was just Predator. Yeah, Predator 2 is awesome. And I would watch. I think, yeah, this is saying something. I would rather watch Suicide Squad than the Predator, because it seems like all the actors are at least giving a shit about Suicide Squad. No matter how bad it is and how bad the delivery is, at least it seems like they're giving a shit about what they're doing. On the other end of the spectrum, it's very obvious that a lot of the actors in The Predator don't give a shit about what's going on. Unless you're the guy who played Rick Flag, yeah. That's the only drawback. Yeah, Rick Flag gave zero fucks. That's true. Everyone loves the first Predator movie, yeah. Yeah, so did that make any sense of saying, oh, it was going to be Ripley that was the Predator killer? I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, so. Oh my god, that was so fucking bad. So yeah, that was my number one worst movie of 2018. Yeah. I mean, yeah, The Predator is like equally as bad in my opinion as AVP Requiem. And that's saying something. Anyway, so there you go. I guess like in no other order, like the other movies I really hated was The Meg. Oh man, as a fan of the Stephen Alton novel, oh, I walked out of there pissed off. Like, not even kidding. Um, um, what like The Meg, Venom. Again, this is no order. Venom. Uh, what's another movie I did not care for? Yeah, I got the books, Chris. I just talked about them. Thank you so much. Also, it was really nice. Yeah, these just kind of came out of the blue. So yeah, no forewarning, no nothing, and got them all. Let me show you. Um, yep, got them right here. Yeah, I'm real. Thanks so much. I'm really excited to read Weapon H and Elektra, and also the Wonder Woman Batman miniseries. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the viewers out there are going to be excited too. Movie good for Ed. But yeah, going back to The Meg, ooh, I knew something was wrong when they had Jason Statham cast as Jonas Taylor. I was like, oh, yeah, those are the bonus books. Right. For those who don't know, these are the bonus books that Chris sent me. There's still a January haul, which I'll do a video on when those come, because I think they're supposed to come at the end of the month, so sometime next week or early February. So yeah, these the bonuses. Yeah, these are like 12 bonuses of awesome. So thanks again, Chris. Thank you, brother. For that, this is gonna be really cool. I'm actually tonight, and I've talked about this early in the stream. Bye, Marion. You missed a lot, Mazingersaurus. You have missed quite a few things. I'm actually going back to what I was saying. Got an itch. Basically, I'm going to be doing a review of Bushido Way of the Warrior tonight, and maybe move on to some of the stuff in this haul. Like, hold off on some of the stuff in the previous haul, because I'm only like halfway done of that. Maybe start reading, because I really want to read that Brave and the Bold comic, because that looks. I flipped through some of the pages. I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. I have to read this like soon. So yeah, and I know a lot of you guys really want to see more Marvel and DC stuff on the channel, so try to do that more. What kind of incoherent rambling are you talking about, Omnitron? What incoherent rambling? Yeah, thanks again, Chris, for that. This has been so much. This is going to be so much fun to read through. Did you happen to read the recent issue of Kaiju Max Season 4? I have not. I've only got the first season of Kaiju Max. For those who don't know, Kaiju Max is a independent book by Oni Press, which is imagine Godzilla meets Oz. That's what we're looking at, with a little bit of Ultraman in there, and we follow this monster called Electrogore, who's trying to get out of the prison to save his children, and he's dealing with corrupt guards and kaijus who are like in different gangs. It's really cool. Like, I would highly recommend checking out Kaiju Max. The trades are built as seasons, so that's really cool. Yeah, the Meg should have been R-rated. That would have been a nice little change of pace, honestly. Oh, I thought someone came in. Sorry, I heard a noise. Let's get some light in here and see if this makes anything better. Well, it makes things a little better. Anyway. But yeah, I've been meaning to read more of Kaiju Max because I only have the first season, the first volume, but they call it season one, like it's seasons to a thing. Anyway, this I don't know if this looks better or not. I don't know if having the light in here is better